The 3,000 Eyes of the Universal Self. For years now, I have been telling spirit people that God sees through all who have eyes to see. I intellectualized this, but I could not visualize how this was possible. I mean, if God sees through my eyes, how can God be seen through your eyes at the same time? How can God see through the billions of eyes on planet Earth each moment of each day? Well, I had a vision the other day which showed me how this happens. The numbers I am going to use are for explanation purposes. I did not really count the eyes, but there were hundreds and hundreds of them. Here we go. I found myself looking at 1,500 people coming towards me and was aware of all 3,000 of the eyes looking at me at the same time. The spirit people were coming towards me in a V formation, sort of a letter V shaped wedge, with the point of the wedge coming directly towards me. One person was in front, making the point of the V, and the rest of the spirit people were spread out behind him or her in the shape of a V. I became aware of a dark cloud above the 1,500 people. I realized the cloud was the intelligence and the awareness of God, the Universal Self. I realized that this awareness cloud was aware of seeing me through all 3,000 eyes at the exact same time. It actually was watching me through all the eyes I saw in front of me. After the vision, I remembered the compound eye of the dragonfly. Each has many eyes or facets which make up the dragonfly eye. Some estimate that each dragonfly eye has 30,000 elements known as facets or ommatidia. Each ommatidium stimulates one nerve and thus provides the brain with one picture element. The brain forms an image from these independent picture elements. Together, these thousands of facets, or ommatidia, produce a mosaic of pictures. But how this visual mosaic is integrated in the insect brain is still not known. However, dragonflies can thus see in all directions at the same time. My point here is we do not understand how the 30,000 images are integrated in the brain of the dragonfly. However, it seems logical that they basically see one integrated picture of what each of the facets are seeing. In the same way, God sees through billions of facets or different eyeballs at the same time, and somehow all these billions of images are integrated in the mind of God, so that at each moment God sees the whole picture, comprised of what all the eyes are seeing each and every moment. Remember that trying to explain God with human terms is only helpful when we realize that no word or group of words can ever fully describe God. We can say God is like this, or God is like that. However, since God is omnipresent, I believe the more we understand ourselves and the universe around us, the more we will understand God. God sees like the dragonfly, but the reality of how and what God sees is beyond our human mind to fully grasp. I see us as personifications of God. We are the microcosm of which God is the macrocosm. God sees through all who have eyes to see at each and every moment. We are the eyes of the Universal Self.